Hey, thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Dion. I do have a doctorate degree in psychology specializing in addictions, and so that's why this channel is Dion Laura, PhD. Yes, this channel I do try to be a little more professional, makes sense because this is the mental health channel, and also I deal with, well, not deal with, but talk to you guys about relationships. And so I wanted to talk to you about how to avoid I'm sorry, this is funny to me because I'm thinking of a real life example I'm going to share with you. How to avoid just having a sex partner. If you really want a relationship, if you want to talk yourself out of meeting someone who doesn't necessarily want a relationship, or how to have them thinking, okay, I need to leave her alone because we're not going to be compatible, this is what you do. Think ahead about the potential of a healthy relationship with the person that you're in communication with. For example, someone messaged me on FetLife, and I do have a channel for BDSM stuff that will be linked down below in my link tree. And he messaged me saying we had things in common. Okay, I looked at his page. I didn't see anything in common as far as what we were looking for, the types of things that we like to do. So I was just like, And so just being snarky, I made like an offhanded comment. And of course he replied back, no, but we both like certain things. And I said, well, what things? And I was already annoyed because just say what you want to say. You know what I mean? I am a straightforward person. If you haven't been here before, I am like, just the facts, sir, just the facts. Just like cut through all the BS, stop running around bushes and barns. Just say whatever it is you need to say. And I'm not easily offended, so just say whatever it is you want to say. And we'll just go from there. So he asked me what sorts of things I like. Meanwhile, he said we like the same things. And so I was like, did he really read my profile? I do have a video about profile stuff on here too. And so he did apparently go and read my profile page because he wrote back, oh, we both like museums and going on walks and dining out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, all right, so already I'm spoon feeding you what to do to get to know me, such as go read my page. And so I read his page and he was not located where his profile says he was. We did end up exchanging numbers for texting because I don't prefer to talk on the phone to people I haven't met yet, and I think I have a video about why. If you want to hear why, let me know, and I will do a video specifically about that. And through our text messages, it turns out he's almost 3 hours away. And so I'm thinking, how is that going to work? I don't mind long distance relationships. I don't. However, for right now, I would like a local-ish partner, somebody that I can see. I am unpartnered right now, and I am polyamorous, and so I don't expect one person to fill every need or every desire that I have. But being unpartnered, if I were to meet someone or seriously date someone, I would want to see them, you know, on a regular basis. Regular meaning at least 2 or 3 times a month, at least. And being 3 hours away, I'm like, I am retired. I have extra time. He works. He doesn't have extra time. I'm nocturnal. He's not. And so these are things that are factors into what do you think the relationship, if it goes that far, what that relationship would possibly look like. And so to talk someone out of wanting to meet you, this is what you do. You be rational and you think ahead to the possibilities. True example, he mentioned he had a dog. And I said, I'm allergic to anything with fur. I have allergies, nasal allergies, eye allergies, and I have asthma. So he says, well, is it a problem that he has a dog? I text back saying, it's not a problem for me, but you would need to think about, are you always going to want to be the one on the road traveling to see me? Because I will not be able to come to your house. And also, he had mentioned he likes to travel. So are you going to want to pay to board your dog or always find a sitter for your dog for us to possibly go away overnight or for a weekend or, God forbid, week-long trip somewhere? And he wrote back saying, those are good points. They are good points. And it is a factor. And I think for people who do have pets, they don't think about, okay, if this person is allergic, are we compatible? Because they won't ever be able to come to my house. I'm always going to have to drive to where they are, and he is almost 3 hours away. And how are we going to be able to travel? He said he likes to travel. I know I like to travel, but I don't have to worry about who can I get to watch my dog, or who can I get to come house sit, if I have a cat or birds or whatever. And so to get someone to decide that it possibly wouldn't work for a relationship is to be rational and to think ahead. How much time are we going to be able to spend together? Are they always going to want to drive hours and hours to see you? And we were scheduled to meet on a Monday for happy hour at Bahama Breeze near me. And they have happy hour from 4 to 6 and then from 9 till midnight. So he said, well, how about we meet at 9? I said, okay, fine. Keep in mind, he's almost 3 hours away. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, this dude is going to have to leave home at around 5:30, 6 at the latest, to be here at 9 o'clock. Dinner's usually, an hour and a half. So now we're at 10:30 and he's going to drive 3 hours back home. I wouldn't do that. If I had a friend in the area, like, hey, I'm supposed to meet this dude, so since I'm going to be down your way, can I just spend the night? But I'm not going to drive 3 hours for an hour and a half dinner and drive 3 hours back home, because that's like 6 hours road time just for an hour and a half to eat and just to meet somebody. I seriously doubt that I would do that. As I said, though, if I was in that area, hey, can I spend the night at your house? I'm meeting this dude, blah, blah, blah. But that's a lot of travel time for a small amount of time to meet someone, especially for the first time, because then if it doesn't go well, it's just like, oh my gosh, I done spent all this money for tolls. Gas prices are like $4.60 a gallon, and you're going to drive 6 hours round trip? So be rational. And I saw the things because I do think ahead, like, what would this look like? And reading his profile, I'm like, if we got along, if we developed a genuine friendship, it could end up being a friends with benefits type of thing. I don't have a thing against friends with benefits. My thing is people consider friends with benefits fuck buddies. They leave out the friendship part. So I'm not about just sex partners, fuck buddies. No, if we are genuine friends and we just happen to feel that kind of way as time goes on, then that's fine. Because I know you care about me as a person, and you're not just like, okay, well, I'm gonna just go get some from her, and I don't ever see you or hear from you until you're willing to drive 3 hours just to come have sex and spend the night and then go home, and then I don't hear from you for another month. That's not what I'm about. But those are the things that I think about, and those are the types of things that I present to people who approach me to try to get them to think, okay, well, what is this and where could this possibly go? Clearly, it wasn't going to go the path of a relationship. And the last texting we did was a Friday. We were supposed to meet on Monday. So I did text him Saturday, hey, just checking in, how you doing? I never heard back from him. I didn't expect us to meet on Monday because the thing telling him about you would always have to travel here, I couldn't come to your house, yada, yada, yada. You know, we wouldn't be able to travel because you got to have somebody to watch your dog. And so he just faded away. And so that's what happens. And so just think ahead. If you are wanting a relationship, and not that everyone you meet is going to be a relationship person. It might turn out to be a good friend, and that might turn into a friend with benefits. Or if you are looking for just a sex buddy, it might turn out to be that. But if you're looking for a potential relationship, think ahead to what it may look like. Look at that person's life and analyze your own life and see if the two can mesh together. Like, is there enough common ground where you two can develop the type of relationship that you would like and the one that they say they would like if they are looking for a relationship. And so that was just a little quick video just to have you think about a few things. And even if his profile was really good and really great, and I thought that, okay, we might be compatible, it's still the travel thing and me not ever wanting to go to his house. I don't mind someone always traveling to see me, but I also like to feel like I'm putting in equal effort and equal time. You know what I mean? So I don't mind driving to see someone if we're at a point where, or I should say especially if we're at a point where we're spending time at each other's place, because then I can just go and be there the whole weekend. But driving 6 hours round trip like in one day, that's a lot, in my opinion, to ask anybody to do, especially knowing it would be on a regular basis. And so think about things. Really be honest with yourself about what you want, and not just think, oh my gosh, I get to meet this person, but you're not thinking about how will this work, or how can this possibly work. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you for watching. Comment down below. If you're seeing this and you're not subscribed, please do. Browse through my playlists, like the videos you like, share my content with other people if you did find it helpful, and you will see me in the next video.